Oh, I didn't see you there. And that is because I'm busy thinking about SUVs that brought trends in India, and there is one that really worked its charm, and that of course is the Audi Q7, a German SUV that was extremely popular with glamorous celebrities, industrialists, businessmen, basically anyone who had deep pockets. But over the years, it has lost that lust and appeal, especially because of the rivals taking over. One in particular, one that wears a star on its face. But I'm looking at this SUV that we have with us today. You know, it's a lot more glamorous on the outside and has a lot more tech on the inside, which we'll talk about.
I must admit, the styling tweaks do help in making its presence felt on the road. Thanks to the larger grille, bigger air vents and sharper headlamps, the front is a lot more imposing and makes it look powerful. Bigger cladding on the side add to that SUV-ness, while the rear proudly flaunts an aluminum strip that tears through the tailgate. It looks a lot more appealing and interesting than the model it replaces, and that is for sure, but not as aggressive as an X5 or as fancy as a GLE, or even as unique and cool as the Disco Sport. I wish Audi could have sent us a better shade, and I really hope they've got a few options for those 19 inches, because these just don't snazz up the seams, yo.
But contrary to the exteriors, the interiors of the Audi Q7 are really jacked up, dialed up to 11 in terms of the new age feel. You know what, I'm really inspired by the concept of the third personal space, which basically is like a burrow, a safe burrow, apart from your house and your office, where you can be happy, entertained, and most importantly safe. Very important given the onslaught of the virus once again. And the Audi Q7, well, it seems to fit the bill perfectly well.
This refreshed version of an already stellar SUV is like a fancy condo in Silicon Valley. It is trendy and chic, spacious and practical, and has the capability to do it all from wherever you please.
And that holds true especially if you like new age homes with newly appointed interiors and a lot of high-tech technology on the inside. A lot of screens, a lot of buttons, a lot of connected technology, because that is what the interiors of the Q7 looks like. Obviously, a lot of it is grafted straight out of the Audi Q8, which is not a bad thing because that is their flagship SUV.
And even the space on offer is generous. Something that you're going to enjoy with your family thanks to the 5 king-size seats and 2 jump seats, which are comparable to German SUVs in the same segment. This isn't just a suite for yourself, but a luxurious avenue for your whole family. One with wheels, one that gets you beautiful places via the vast highway network that you need to and should explore.
Now the need of the hour is for this trend of traveling within your bubble. Your third personal space is to be completely safe and sanitized, which means every time you stop for refueling or for a quick snack, you need to be sure that this sphere is extended. And as cool as the trendsetter that the Audi Q7 is, it is the shell experience that is setting the right standards and the right trends.
While the basic hygiene protocols and sanitization are there, the staff is fully vaccinated and always masked up. Every surface is cleaned, all common touch points like door handles are wiped regularly, even the payment options and the digital loyalty program are a contactless and touch-free experience. And then, for that one last cleanse of hands, the sanitization points are marked. You are safe before you get back in your bubble, which in this case looks as pretty as a picture from a European setting. Don't you think?
Even if you don't agree to that, what me and you would certainly agree upon is the driving package that the Audi Q7 brings to the table. And I repeat, the driving package. The 3-liter V6 engine isn't the sportiest, and same thing goes with this transmission. It isn't the sportiest or the snappiest. It does tend to lag when you are demanding quite a lot out of it. But then the highlight
of it all has to be the ride quality of the Audi Q7. All thanks to that smart air suspension, which can be tweaked using this screen here. There is that plushness and suppleness in the way it drives. And all of it can be very well enjoyed from the back seat as well, where most of the owners will be spending their time. Even the way it deals with surfaces when they change from good to bad to worse, it is all very impressive. It's like this SUV was built to tackle the roads in India and not Germany. Surprising, but it is true. There is even great news for the driver in you. Alright, no, Audi is not giving free fuel every time you buy the Q7, but what they are offering is improved and better driving dynamics. It still remains to be a massive, large, boxy SUV. There is obviously no running away from that fact, but there is that layer of sophistication and stiffness. So with the updated Audi Q7, all the right moves and all the right inclusions, except for one key, very glaring aspect, and that is the lack of a diesel engine. Something that Audis used to ace with their TDI offerings. If that is something that doesn't influence your buying decision, let me influence you by saying that the Q7 is as strong as a contender in this segment as a Toyota is in the Australian wilderness. Alright, now what do you think? Do you think that the Audi Q7 makes the perfect sense as a complete package? Let me know in the comments below. I know the BMW X5 is a better SUV. Don't put that there. I'm going to come and find you and kill you. But nevertheless, would you like to see us put the Q7 against any of the rivals? Let us know again in the comments below. Make sure you hit those 3 buttons that we absolutely love and you should too. And as always, drive safe and yep, please do mask up, guys. It's about time we take care of ourselves and the people around us. I'll see you around. Until next time, ta-da!